How did a secret project change the world? This is the true story of the Manhattan Project. In the late 1930s, scientists discovered nuclear fission, splitting the atom to release immense energy. Fearing Nazi Germany might build a bomb first, Albert Einstein signed a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, warning of this new threat. Roosevelt responded by launching a top-secret effort to harness atomic power before America's enemies could. What began as a small research program quickly grew into one of the largest, most expensive scientific undertakings in history. Thousands worked in secrecy, most unaware of the project's true purpose. The goal: create a weapon powerful enough to end World War II. The stakes were global, and the race had begun. This was the birth of the Manhattan Project, a secret that would reshape the world. The project's existence was hidden from the public, its impact impossible to imagine. But soon, the world would learn the true power of the atom, and nothing would ever be the same. The Manhattan Project was a race against time, driven by the fear that Nazi Germany was building its own atomic bomb. General Leslie Groves, a master organizer, took charge of the project's military side. For scientific leadership, physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer was chosen to unite the world's top minds. Together, they built a network of secret sites across the U.S., from Los Alamos, New Mexico, to Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and Hanford, Washington. These hidden cities produced the materials and breakthroughs needed for the bomb. Security was absolute, workers swore secrecy, and even their families were kept in the dark. The project's true purpose was known only to a select few. Every day, the pressure mounted to beat the enemy to this unimaginable weapon. The fate of the war, and the world, hung in the balance. The Manhattan Project became a secret war within the war, and the clock was ticking. At Los Alamos, Oppenheimer assembled a team of brilliant scientists, many refugees from war-torn Europe. They worked around the clock, racing to solve unprecedented scientific challenges. The mission: create a controlled chain reaction to unleash atomic energy. Oak Ridge separated rare uranium-235, while Hanford's reactors produced plutonium, both essential for the bomb. Entire secret cities sprang up, their populations living under strict rules, focused solely on the war effort. Most workers didn't know what they were building, only that it was vital. The pressure was immense. The scientists had to design two bomb types: a simpler uranium gun type and a complex plutonium implosion device. The implosion design required perfect precision. Failure was not an option. Every calculation, every experiment brought them closer to a weapon that could change history. The fate of millions rested on their ingenuity. In these hidden cities, science and secrecy combined to create something the world had never seen. The final test was approaching, and the world would soon witness the dawn of a new age. July 16, 1945. In the New Mexico desert, the first atomic bomb, codenamed Trinity, was detonated. The explosion lit up the sky, unleashing power beyond imagination. Oppenheimer recalled, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." The test was a success, but it left the scientists with a sense of awe and dread. With Germany defeated, the war in the Pacific raged on. President Harry S. Truman faced a grave decision: use the bomb to force Japan's surrender, or risk a costly invasion. After a final warning was ignored, Truman authorized the bombings. On August 6, 1945, Little Boy destroyed Hiroshima. 3 days later, Fat Man devastated Nagasaki. The destruction was unprecedented. Faced with overwhelming force, Japan surrendered on August 15th, ending World War II. The atomic age had begun, not with celebration, but with a warning to humanity. The world had changed forever, and the consequences would echo for generations. The atomic bomb ended the war, but it also unleashed a new era of fear and responsibility. The world now lived under the shadow of nuclear weapons. The Manhattan Project's legacy was both scientific triumph and moral burden. Many scientists became advocates for peace, urging control over this new power. The atomic age sparked the Cold War and a global debate about science, ethics, and the future. The choices made in secret labs shape the world we live in today. The story of the Manhattan Project is a reminder: great power demands great responsibility. Our future depends on how we use the knowledge we create. What would you have done in their place? The conversation continues, because the legacy of the Manhattan Project is still being written.